let's start. Let's start with our lessons. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen. Sharing the screen with you. One minute, where it went. Okay, taking little time. Okay, so today we are going to do lesson number 5. 1 to 4 we had in the UT. Now we will be starting with lesson number 5. Water for every household. Today I'll be covering the first part. I'll tell you till what part I'm going to explain you. This is our textbook. I'll be explaining textbook page number 28 and 29. Only 2 pages. These are the 2 pages I'll be explaining from the textbook. I'll be explaining till use your brain. And next session, I'll be starting with Fridays from page number 29. So I'll be covering full page number 28 and page number 29 till use your brain power. And try this, we'll start in the next session. Okay, so I hope everyone has a textbook. These are the 2 textbook pages which I'll be explaining. Okay. What we'll be learning? Different purposes for which water is used. That will be understanding in this lesson. Then how water is stored. Storage of water will be seeing in this lesson. Then taking care of drinking water. How we are supposed to take care of drinking water. That will be learning in this part of the lesson. Okay. So let's get started. Now the first question they have asked, can you recall what are the different purposes for which we need water? Now we all know that water is very important in all living beings' life, whether it is human, whether it is animals, whether it is birds. So all living things, they need water. So the basic purpose of water, which we require water for, is drinking. Can we live without drinking water? No, it's not possible. How we require food for energy? The same way we require water. When we feel thirsty, we have to drink water. Very important part of our diet, of our life. So the first thing which we require water for is drinking. Then washing utensils. The food which we eat, we cannot just throw away the plates. We have to clean those plates of the oil, of the smell. So what we do, we use water to clean it, isn't it? Then cooking, very important thing. We have, when we cook the food, it becomes tasty. And to make the food tasty, when we are cooking food, we add water to it along with oil and different spices to make it tasty. Any food your mother cooks, she has to put oil, she has to put spices, she has to put spices. So water is also required in that, isn't it? You cook rice, you cook dal, you cook curries, anything. Water is an important part of that. So water is required for cooking. Then water is required for washing hands. Nowadays, where in the times of corona, we have to keep our hands clean, free of germs. And how that is possible? Now, sanitizers we use. That sanitizers, all the times we cannot use. We have to make use of soap and water. That is the best way of making our hands germ free. In this time now, so we are facing corona, so it's compulsory to wash hands after every few hours or after whenever we touch anything. But before this also we used to follow this habit, that whenever we used to go out to play, when we used to come back, we have to wash hands. When we go to the washroom, we have to wash hands. Before eating food, we have to wash hands. After eating food, we have to wash hands. So this habit is very important for cleanliness. Why? Because if germs are on our hand and if we eat with that hand, the germs will go in our body and we will fall ill. We will fall sick. So washing hand before also it was very necessary, and in this time of corona it is compulsory. You have to keep on washing your hands. Whenever you touch anything after few hours, you have to clean your hands so that the germs, if you touch your eyes, if you touch your mouth, the germs do not go inside your body and make you ill. So for washing hand, water is required. Along with soap, water is required. Again, main requirement. Then washing, then taking bath. Taking bath is also very necessary. Why? Because when we take bath, we feel fresh. The sweat smell, the sweat which comes out, pasina, that vanishes. We feel more refreshed. We feel more clean. So even for bathing, water is important. Then for washing clothes, our dirty clothes, if you don't wash them, it's not that every time you wear the cloth, you throw it and then you purchase a new cloth. It's not possible. When you wash your clothes, it becomes new again. You get fresh smell from the cloth. It looks neat and tidy. So even for washing clothes, you need water. Okay. Next is, now we all like to keep plants, isn't it? In our windows, near our doors. If we have a small garden, there we like to keep plants. So even for watering plants, now those who have pets, animals in their house, like dog or cat or birds, they also keep water for their animals. In the same way, if we have plants in our house, we need water to water them so that they grow nicely. They decorate our surrounding. They look nice in our surrounding. So even we need water, sorry, in our house for giving to the plants. Then if farmer is there for growing crops, he needs water. And if we are not a farmer, then also the food which we get, that food requires water for growing. That is also a main purpose for which we need water. If due to some reason the rainfall is not good, we don't get good rain, there is the crop production is not up to the mark. The prices of all the dals, rice, they start rising. So water is also very important for growing crops. Okay. So everyone understood the purpose of why we need water. Now this picture is there in your textbook on page number 28. There is the question given is, can you tell what they are asking? The picture below shows some containers used for storing water at home. Now we all use this now. The first is a pot or a matka. Nowadays, though we are not using it, but in the olden times, everyone had a pot or a matka in their house. It can be either black color or red color. The mud pot keeps the water cool. That time when everybody was not having a refrigerator, everyone was using a pot which helps in keeping the water cool. Then the next picture is a surai. It is also made from mud. It is not exactly like a pot. It has a shape and a outflow for removing water. You can just tilt it and the water comes out. We call it surai, isn't it? The next one is modern one, filter we use in our house. Now everyone is having water filter in their house nowadays. Down the overhead water tank, we have this in our house, in the bathrooms, in the latrines, isn't it? We store water in this. So when we store water in the overhead tank, storing water down in some pot or a matka, it is because we are storing such a good amount of water, large amount of water in the overhead tank. We do not need to store it in the buckets down or use some other drums or something, because nowadays we use it in our home in the bathrooms for storing water. Then the next is a pot, metal pot. We call it handa. I don't know what, you can ask your parents what they are calling it. It is a metal pot made of brass or copper. The last one is a tank which is made of steel tank, taki we call it. So these things mostly we use in our house for storing water. Now they are asking us that which of these have come into use more recently. Now more recently means एकदम अभी कौन सा चीज आया हुआ है. So now we have got the latest one is water filter. We have the pot, we have the surais, we have the handa, the taki, even the overhead tanks is like till few years back we were using this also, but now latest we have the water filter which is there in our house. Okay, the next question they are asking is what materials are used to make this different containers. So the materials used are mud, clay is used for making pots, then brass is used, brass is pital, we call it in Hindi. This is brass, that was copper or tamba. That was copper. This was copper or tamba we call. This is brass or pital and plastic. Nowadays, so everything we are getting plastic. Very rarely we are using clay because if the clay falls, the pot falls, it breaks. So very rarely we use that. Metals have become very expensive. So the olden people are having, nowadays we are not purchasing, we are purchasing majority things in plastic. Then we have steel. The water filters which we get, they are also made from plastic. The body is made from plastic in which we store the water. So nowadays plastic has taken majority of the things which we use, that things are made from plastic. Otherwise we had pots made from clay, from copper, that is tamba, brass, that is pital, or steel. Nowadays we are using it as plastic. Okay. The next question is, what are the advantages of having a lid and a tap on the container? This, when we progress in the lesson, I'll be explaining you. We have a full article, this is there. Explanation is there on this lid and tap of the container that I'll be explaining you when we go ahead in the lesson. Now we'll just move ahead with our explanation. Now, we all need water and we need it all the time. It is not that if today I drink water, I'll not be needing water for 2-3 more days. Every time I need water. It is a necessity of all time. It is like when you have food 3 times in a day. In the same way, if you don't have food, you will feel hungry, you will feel less energetic. The same way we need water all the time. Now, when we need water, we should have it in our house, isn't it? We should have it as a store. We should store it in our house so that when we get it, when we need it, we get it. So, because we need water all the time, we have to store it in our house so that whenever we require it, whenever we feel the need for water, we can get it. And what are the needs of water that we require? Why we require water? Yes, our requirement, drinking water. Now, whenever we feel thirsty, we drink water. Every time we cannot leave the house and go out and drink water. So we need the water in our house for drinking. Then for taking a bath. Now you cannot go out and ask someone, I need to take a bath, please give me water. So even for that you need water. For taking a bath, water should be there in your house. For cooking food, you need water. After eating your food, you have to wash the utensils. For that also, you need water, isn't it? In the same way, after you take the bath, you have to wash your clothes. So even for washing clothes, you need water. So these are the needs which you have to fulfill in your house. And for this purpose, you should have water in your house, isn't it? Now, before this, earlier, pehle, what was there? We had brass and copper pots. People used to fill water in this brass and copper pots, and earthen pots were also used for storing water. So the brass and copper pots were used, and earthen pots were also used for storing water. I told you, na, like tanki is there, handa is there. You can ask elders in your house, and you'll come to know what these things they used to call, what these pots were called. Like I told you, the middle one is surai. It is made in such a beautiful shape. So you can ask your elders that what were the names used for these things, how they call these, the names of these things. Okay. People also build tanks in their homes to store water. Now these tanks, they are very common. Everyone has in their house for storing water. If you go to a village side, you can there they have so much space outside their house. They make like this tank for storing water. Now when we are staying in such a crowded city, in our, you cannot place your water tank outside the house because place is not there. So we put it on the top of our bathroom or latrine. We called it overhead tanks. Now here in the village, they have ample space. They have so much space outside the house. So they don't put it in the house. They place it outside near their washroom or near their kitchens. You must have seen this whenever you go to your village side. If you have not paid attention, next time when you go to your village, just pay attention to this thing. Okay. Nowadays, we are using steel. Now, this is steel. We get steel pots, we get steel mugs, and plastics to make different containers for storing water. So, in the olden times, we had clay or mud or brass and copper pots. But nowadays, we are using steel and plastic containers for storing water. We also have steel containers. See, these are the steel containers. These are the plastic containers, which we are using nowadays. Can you see this? These are the first two items are made of steel and the last three items are made of plastic. Nowadays, people are using these items for storing water. Okay, so I hope everyone understood storage of water. Now let's see how we can take care of drinking water. Now, what is drinking water? I told you in the previous lesson, potable water. What is potable water? Which is free from germs, which does not make us ill. That is drinking water. So, to ensure good hygiene, we must have safe drinking water. So, why we should have safe drinking water? Because if we drink safe water, potable water, it will be helpful for us. We will be healthy. We won't fall sick. So, to ensure good hygiene, good health, we should have safe drinking water. Now, what happens if we do not drink safe drinking water? If we consume contaminated water. Contaminated water is the water which contains germs, which we cannot see. If we consume, if we drink that, what will happen? It will cause diseases, we will fall ill. That is why we should take special care of the water we store for drinking and cooking. So whatever water we use, now we all use water. I told you, for drinking, for cooking, for washing clothes, utensils. But special care has to be taken for the water that we store for drinking and cooking, because this water goes inside our body. So if it is safe, we will be safe. It is contaminated, we'll feel sick. So we have to take special care for water which is stored for drinking and cooking. Okay. Now we keep the drinking water containers covered. We use a lid to cover it. Why we use a lid to cover it? Because if we cover it, then dust and other rubbish will not enter the water. If the pot is open, any dust, any rubbish can fall inside the water and it can make the water dirty. Sometimes you'll be able to see it, sometimes it will not be visible to our eyes. So we have to keep it covered. We have to use a lid to cover it. If we dip our hands in the water to take it out, the dirt in our hands can enter the water. So when we want to drink the water from this pot, if we put our hands inside the water, what will happen? The dirt in our hand, if our hands are dirty, sometimes we forget to wash our hands, isn't it? So if our hands are dirty, what will happen? The dirt in our hand will also go inside the water. So to prevent this, we should use a dipper. Can you see the spoon on the pot? That is a dipper. We, we use a dipper to take water from and replace the lid. After we take the water, we can replace the lid. If we keep the lid open, dirt will fall inside. If we put our hand inside to remove water, the dirt in our hand will go inside. So what we have to do, we have to keep the pot covered and we have to use a dipper to take the water. After we take the water in our glass from the dipper, again we have to cover the pot. But the best method of taking water is to have a tap on the container. When we have a tap on the container, it becomes easier to take the water and we do not feel the need to put our hand in the water. And if we do not put our hand in the water, no dirt will go inside the water. So if there is a tap on the water container, it becomes easier to take water and it also helps to prevent contamination. The water does not become dirty. The water does not have germs which can make us ill because it is covered first of all with a lid and there is a tap. For that purpose, we just have to open the tap, take the water and close the tap. So I told you, this question was asked that what are the advantages of having a lid and tap on the container on page number 28. These are the advantages. The first advantage is dust and rubbish will not enter the water. Then if we do not put our hand inside the water, it will not get contaminated. These are the advantages of having a lid and a tap on the container. Okay. So when the water in a container is finished, we wash the container well before refilling it. Now, whenever the water finishes, if you directly fill the water, then sometimes it happens then that the water becomes, the bottle or the container becomes dirty. So what we can do is, whenever the water finishes, we have to wash the container well before refilling it. And if we take such care, drinking water remains clean. So whenever the water finishes, we have to wash the container before refilling it. This way, if we take care of drinking water, it remains clean. Okay, this is understood. I suppose. Let's move ahead. The next is, do you know water does not become stale? Now, what is the meaning of stale? Stale means basi. When you cook something today and the next day it is called stale, basi, because whatever you cook on one day, you have to finish that food on the same day. The next day, it becomes stale, basi ho jata hai. And if you eat that, your stomach starts paining. So that is stale. But do you know that water does not become stale? There is no concept of staling in water. But some people believe that the previous day's drinking water must be thrown away and fresh water should be stored every day because the previous day's water becomes stale. So what some people think that the previous day water it becomes stale. जो पहले एक दिन पहले रखा हुआ water फूट के जैसे वो भी बासी हो जाता है, but it is not that way. This is a misconception, andhvishwas. This is not that way. Throwing away the water amounts to wasting good water. We should use drinking water for other purposes only if it gets dirty due to some reason. Water does not become stale. But in case if water becomes dirty, so instead of drinking, we can use it for some other purposes like washing, watering the garden. So water does not become stale. So you should not throw the water because if you throw the water, we are wasting that water. So wasting water is not good. So if the water becomes dirty due to some reason, we can use it for some other reason other than drinking. But we should not waste water. We should not throw water thinking that it is stale. It has gone basi. We should not do that. Okay. So I hope this concept is clear. Then next is use your brain power, which is there. The last topic of today, which is on page number 29. Why have people begun to use plastic or steel containers for storing water? Now, I told you previously, people used to have clay containers, then brass containers, sorry, copper containers. So, why people have begun to use plastic or steel containers? People have begun to use because these things are easier to clean compared to clay or brass or copper items. These items made from plastic and steel things, they are easier to clean. Then do you know that copper turns black after a few years? Then you have to apply some chemical, go to the copper wala, he will apply some chemical, then it will turn again to the same color. But in plastic and steel, this thing does not happen. It does not turn black. Then these things are lightweight. Steel and copper are lightweight. They are easy to carry. Now, if they are lightweight, we can easily carry them connected. If lightweight is there, we can carry it easily. So that was why the people used to use plastic or steel containers. That's why people are using plastic and steel containers for storing water. So I hope this concept is clear. So what we did today, we saw different purposes for which water is used. Then we saw storage of water. Then we saw taking care of drinking water by covering and using a tap. Okay, I hope this is understood. Now your favorite part, dictation words. The pages which I showed you, the pages which I have explained today, these dictation words are from the page number 28 and 29. Whatever I have explained, these page numbers are from, these dictation words are from these page numbers only. Okay, so take a screenshot of the words. Afterwards, don't ask me again and again, miss this, miss I want this, miss I want this. Don't do that. Okay. The first word is purposes. The first word is purposes. Second, containers. Containers. Next, recently. Recently. Materials. Materials. Advantages. Advantages. Earlier. Earlier. Earthen. The next word is earthen. Next is special. Special. Next is stale. Stale. Then is misconception. Take the screenshot of the words misconception. Then previous. Previous. Next is rubbish. Rubbish. Next is consume. Consume. Nowadays. The next word is nowadays. Next word is contaminated. Take the screenshot of the hard words. Contaminated. Contaminated. Hygiene. The next word is hygiene. Next is throwing. The next word is throwing. The last word is prevents. Prevents. Take a screenshot of the words. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of the words. These words are from page number 28 and 29 up till what I have explained. These words are only you will get in these two pages. You don't have to go to the whole lesson. Just refer these two pages. You'll get the hard words. Read these two pages and you will mark this hard words on these two pages. Okay. I hope everyone has taken the screenshot. I'm stopping sharing my screen. And back to you people. Okay, so I hope everyone has understood the lesson. The 2 pages which I have explained today, that is clear. Everyone understood the lesson. The lesson is easy, I suppose. I have given the hard words. You don't have to write the hard words. Just pay attention on the hard words, read the lesson and find the hard words. When you read the lesson and pay attention on the words, automatically you will get it in your mind. And if you feel that you are that some words are really too difficult, you are not able to understand the spelling, then you can write 2-3 times. Okay, the basic part is you have to read both the pages and underline the hard words. Okay. Okay, so I hope everyone the lesson is clear. Everyone understood the lesson. There is no doubt in the lesson. And I gave hard words also. Those who are asking me hard words every time, now I'm going to give hard words in every session. Whenever I take the lesson, how many pages, even for a single page, I'll give you hard words. So be ready for the hard words. Okay. Okay, my time is over. Priyanshi, no beta, I still have 7 minutes, beta. I can explain till 7 minutes. I'm not going to leave the session. Don't worry. Okay. So I think I should start with question answer session. Are you people ready? Should I start? What do we need all the time? What do we need all the time? What do we need all the time? Yes, Siddhi. Very good. My God, so many names came. Siddhi, Sarthak, Vidhi. Two Siddhis are there. Okay, Siddhi Borde and Siddhi Damke. Rutat, Viraj. Again and again, Siddhi, don't answer. I told your name. I'm getting confused. Tejas, Shriyasi, Rigved, Adnya, Rutat. One time it's okay, na beta. Shraddha, Niti. Again, Rutat, you gave. Then I won't be able to take your names. Don't tell me if I miss out any names then. Who's admin, beta? Please type your name. Admin, I'm not able to understand. Okay, Tejas, Purva, Shikha, Sarthak, Mohammad Akib, Roshni, Shraddha, Virat, Atharva, Dhruvika, Shriyasi, Priya, where this is matching to my question, dear? Match हो रहा है answer मेरे question से? Okay. Stop. Next question now. Stop next question. Stop next question. Okay. Stop next question. Sayyeda, I just finished the question. Okay. What is drinking water called? Let's see how much you remember. What is drinking water called? I explained in the lesson also. What is drinking water called? I explained in the lesson also. I use that word. No, Sarthak. Very good, Siddhi Damke. No, Vidhi. Nahi. Very good, Praneet. Rutat. Tejas. Atharva. Yashri. Yes. Drinking water is called potable water. Niti, very good. Drinking water is called potable water. I told you, I explained in the lesson also, it is called potable water. Then why household, why clear, why clean? Forgot, just exam finished on Monday and forgot. And I explained in the lesson also, then also forgot. My God. Okay. Okay, so many answers are coming now after I gave Marzia. No, it's not drinking water, beta. Potable water. Potable water. Arya, contaminated water contains germ. We cannot drink it. That is wrong. Arya, contaminated means the water which contains germ, which cannot be, we cannot use it for drinking. That is called contaminated water. Okay. So stop now. Next question. Next question. Harshil, why you worried about my time, beta? I have my watch. It's 2:56. Harshil is very worried about my time. Don't worry. I'm not going to bring you to my house. Don't worry about that. Okay, Chetna. Now it's okay, dear. You can see if you have missed the lesson, you can see the videos which sir or madam will be sharing with you. Okay? Okay, next question now. Next question. Nowadays, what is used to make different containers for storing water? Two things I have explained. You can answer, tell one thing also. Nowadays, two things are used to make different containers for storing water. Two things. You can answer one. Yes, Parvati, very good. Rutat gave both the answers. Very good. Shreyasi, no, we are not using copper, beta. Yashri, very good. Harshida, very good. Ankita, no का मतलब क्या होता है? महमूद रुमाने, फिल्टर नहीं बेटा, किस चीज से फिल्टर बनता है वो बताना है आपको. विधि, नो. ओके. विराट, नो. ऋतुजा, नो. ऋग्वेद, ठीक है, बट पे अटेंशन ऑन द स्पेलिंग बेटा. प्लास्टिक और स्टील की स्पेलिंग नहीं आएगी तो कैसे हो आप फोर्थ में फिर. ऋग्वेद, learn the spelling. Okay. Marzia, no beta. What is the pot made of? What material is used for making the pot? Then Dhruvika नहीं बेटा, water tanks नहीं होता है. Then सिद्धि धमके spelling बेटा आपकी. Please learn plastic and steel spelling. The answer is plastic and steel, which you people are giving wrong the spelling. विराट क्ले नहीं यूज होता है. आराध्या ब्रास अभी नहीं यूज करते बेटा. महमूद रुमाने कॉपर नहीं यूज करते हैं बेटा अभी. हर्षिदा क्ले नहीं यूज होता है. मायलका फिल्टर किस चीज से बनता है. पूर्वा हु इज यूजिंग अर्थन पॉट बेटा. हर्ष प्लास्टिक की स्पेलिंग रॉन्ग. Okay, steel, Viraj, spelling is wrong. Drushti, correct. Sneha, spelling is wrong. Harshida, Wagmode, plastic and clay, correct. Clay wrong है बेटा. Plastic and steel आएगा. Rutuja, very good. Siddhi. Then Arnav, very good. Shikha, very good. Okay, I hope everyone understood the lesson. Go home, read the lesson. Sorry, you are home only. Close the, after we finish the meeting, read the lesson. Harshal, what I am doing, beta? Let me know what I am doing, Harshal Khare. Yes, Harshal Khare, I want to know what I am doing. You are most welcome to leave the meeting, beta, lecture. No hard and fast rule. If you have understood, you can leave. Those who want to be with me till the ending, they are with me. I am happy with them. Okay, 259. Okay, Rigved. Okay, so I hope everyone understood the lesson. Read the pages again. Mark the hard words in the pages. Okay, ending the meeting. Next session, taking the next pages. Okay. Swara, I'm taking your name, beta. I took your name. Okay. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Have a good day. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.